Welcome to LSB Feaster's radio channel and travel corner, where our mission in life is to keep great radio from the past alive. And today we're featuring the man, Dan Ingram. I mean, what can you say about him? He's considered the best in the business. Many of us, like myself, got into business because we heard him and we thought, man, I want to do what he does. And he made it look so easy. And once I got on the air, I discovered it is not easy. For more than 20 years, Dan was one of the top jocks on the top station in the country, New York's 77 WABC. Ingram spent 5 decades on the radio in New York. He knew from the time he was a child he wanted to be on the radio. And after landing jobs in Dallas and St. Louis, he became the afternoon man for WABC, where he spent almost his whole WABC career hosting afternoons, except for a short period hosting mornings, which may have just been a bad dream and never really happened. Ingram was known for his wisecracks, spoofing song titles, ridiculing songs and artists, as well as ads on his show. He was funny, and he could make you laugh over a 7-second intro. That was good. Anyway, he spent so much time there. He became a part of the New York landscape, and after WABC flipped the talk, he decided he was just going to work on his voiceover business. He was successful at that, but he wanted to be back on the radio, and after 2 years in 1984-92, WKTU came calling for Dan to do the afternoon show. It was good to hear him again, but it was never quite the same as it was at WABC. And in 1985, 92 KTU flipped to 92.3 K-Rock, and Dan was just back to his voiceover business again, which didn't bother him at all. He came back on the radio in 1991 doing weekends on CBS FM, and it was the perfect fit, and it also fit perfectly into Dan's schedule. Dan kept that up till 2003 when management kept cutting his time, and he said, why bother? Dan passed on in 2018, but to this day, Dan is still considered the gold standard in top 40 radio. Hey, if you like what you hear, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, and after you do, smack that bell. And when you do, you'll be notified whenever we post anything new, which is normally 3 p.m. every day. All right, if you are ready, let's go back to 1978 with the one and only Dan Ingram on 77 WABC New York.
Flavor for your taste without sugar for your teeth.
WABC.
Ah, yeah. Three Dog Night taking you back a bit on WABC. One of the real greats. This is black and white. 19 in front of 3 right now. The Ingram Meds. How you doing today? Oh, well, it'll get better.
WABC.
WABC, Olivia Newton, John Travolta, and Summer Nights. And oh yes, I forgot to tell you, our vocabulary word for today is ineluctable. Ineluctable. It's what they call a Republican in Alabama. Elton John at WABC. Weatherman says sunny, breezy, warmer today. Fair tonight. The 50s tomorrow. Partly sunny, seasonable, the upper 60s. Nice day coming in on Thursday, maybe some rain. Right now it's 69 sunny, WABC degrees. Hey, congratulations to Camille Sands, to Iris Rodriguez, David Hutt, Mike Pickett, to James Kirsch, Tony Marino, Sylvia Cruz, Marianne Cuomo, and Vicki Lieberman. They've each just won pairs of tickets to the new film, Who is Killing the Great Chefs of Europe? And we're still taking calls for 77 winners at 212-955-9770. You can win if you know the prize. It's tickets to the film Who's Killing the Great Chefs of Europe, okay? Okay. It's 8 minutes in front of 3 o'clock. We got some boogie. Taste of Honey, number 1 on WABC. Boogie! I love it. Number 1 regular music radio, WABC. And the Ingram Meds, 5 minutes in front of 3 o'clock.
The best music, WABC.
My life is rhythm. Yeah. Always wanted to be a bass player. Not a bass fiddle player. I always wanted to play a bass. Anyway, remember when you or your family were out on a nippy fall day and you're so chilled that you couldn't wait to get home and thaw out, and Dad headed for the cabin, right? And they got bonkers. All anyone wanted to do is get something quick and hearty and warm to chase the chills away. Well, on the next chilly day, be prepared. Go right to your freezer. You say, you fool. No, because if you're prepared, you could pull out one of Freezer Queen's single-serving meats and make a tummy warmer. No, you don't put it on your tummy. A tummy warmer is a delicious, hearty, piping hot, open-faced meat sandwich with rich, flavorful gravy, and Freezer Queen's got 12 tender meats to make little warmer-uppers, from sliced turkey to sliced beef to breaded veal parmesan. If you live alone, it's great. You know, if you're a single person, just, you know, you just cook as much as you need. You find them in the store's frozen food section. Freezer Queen meats. They come in 5-ounce cook-in pouches. You just drop it in the boiling water, and before you know it, it's ready to go over bread for a great tummy warmer. Or you can serve Freezer Queen with vegetables or potatoes and have yourself a sit-down dinner. But no matter how you use the cook-in pouches, Freezer Queen is a delicious way to warm your tummy on those nippy fall days. It is the second best way to warm your tummy.
Introducing Jovan Sports Scents. The first fragrances as active and alive as the people who wear them. One is for him, one is for her. Both are exhilarating, vibrant, and vital. For indoors, outdoors, daytime or night. Wear them and let their spirit move you. Jovan Sports Scents. Because life is a contact sport.
That's a message from Bamberger's and Jovan. It's available at all Bamberger stores.
They loved your dress, they loved your hat, but your breath could knock Godzilla flat.
Brush your breath, brush your breath, brush your breath with Dentine.
You love your plants and never frown, but when you talk, they all turn round.
Brush your breath, brush your breath, brush your breath with Dentine.
While you're chewing Dentine, it freshens your breath as effectively as even mouthwash.
That goodnight kiss was some surprise, cause all she did was roll her eyes.
Brush your breath, brush your breath, brush your breath with Dentine.
I love your mouth, I love your nose, but your breath, it smells like my left toes. I'm sorry.
Music WABC.
Had the knife out, couldn't get the blade open there. Grant. Yeah, I'd love to. Stop in the name of love. Boy, that takes you back to Supremes on WABC New York, the most listened to station in the nation.
WABC's Ingram Show.
Oh, yeah, I love this record. Do you like it as much as I do? I think it's so pretty. It's Little River Band, the #2 record on WABC. It's called Reminiscing. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the honor group of the day, people with lousy handwriting. You got crummy penmanship. Me too. I could never make all the loops and things they wanted to do. I always came out figure 8, which is why you're in the honor group of the day, like me. Love that record. That's Reminiscing on WABC. Yow! There's Earth, Wind, and Fire doing China Star at WABC. Yow! Yeah, I understand. Yeah, sing a song already.
What you like and truly be, shining star for you to see. What you like and truly be.
Oh, I love that record. That's good. Now, this next is Jerry Rafferty's second big hit as a singer. Right Down the Line was the only way to go. It's number 14 this week on WABC. It's 7 minutes past 3 o'clock in the Ingram. You ready? I'm going to dance in a song anyway. Come on already.